One time for the one time. Okay.
And we back, family, in the house.
Hey.
One time for the one time.
For the one time. He's chilling, boy, I tell you.
I gotta
Ooh.
go on here and
Yeah, that's what I'm
share
doing
to my
too.
page, share to y'all personal page, open up y'all TikTok.
Yeah, I'm on the talks. We in the TikTok streets. They can hear me and they can hear y'all. They can see me, but they can't see y'all. It's gonna be all right though. They'll get on it. They'll get on it. So
Go put on some pajamas, son.
here we are. Another wonderful episode of the Family Bloodline Podcast. We about to get to it again. Let's go ahead and
Um,
some quick intros. Let's introduce ourselves for the first time listeners on whoever gonna be coming through on the radio part of it.
Hey everybody, it's your girl, favorite podcast home girl, your girl Wanda.
it's your boy Dirt with all these damn kids over here.
We hey, I feel all that cuz that's Jay Glass, the movement, of course. Your guy in living color. Hold up. I think
Somebody got their
my
stuff up too loud.
yeah, that was my phone. I fixed it. So yeah, we got another good night in here. Gonna have a pretty long topic, I think. We
Oh
boiled it down to
no.
one. We boiled it down to one. Spins off into so many different aspects. Of course, we're gonna start off with I would say the NBA playoffs, but
Huh?
look, look, it's damn.
Mm.
We're getting to that in a second. And then and then we're gonna talk about going into marriage. With a prenup, yes or no? Why or why not?
Mm.
Why do you face?
Oh
It's
yeah. Oh
everything.
yeah. You weren't there in the meeting. See, the meeting was like an all fellas
Yeah.
meeting pretty much because Ted and G came over that day
Right.
that we came, and so it was a very good conversation. So it's gonna be great to hear your side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I missed the meeting because I was at my little brother Antoine's high school graduation.
Buddy.
He
All the
did,
Absolutely.
and
graduates.
he ain't been nothing but smile since.
Good. I'm glad. I'm so happy, proud of him.
Oh
Proud.
man, it'd be so good
Him and
fresh
Fuzz
out
go
of
to
high
the same
school.
school, so both of them were graduating that day.
Oh,
So
okay.
we got to see him and Fuzz graduate.
Okay.
I can dig.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
That's
congratulations to
dope.
the both of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
We always call the fuzz, but you know what I'm saying? Seeing Aaliyah grow up, it just, hey, it's special, just like with Twan and everything, it's a genuine
Hmm.
for him, And y'all
Yeah.
remember coming straight out of high school, y'all, it ain't nothing but the world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everything is
he
open
been
to
nothing
you.
but smiles since.
Oh man, you can't do no wrong. And especially if you got a job, you definitely in there right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, he got him a little job right now until school starts
Yeah.
again. So
That's what's up. You know, this little hustle. Let me. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, so let me say that in a different way. He on his young man hustle, uh,
hmm
Correct.
do the right thing, and he's growing and maturing. I think it's dope. I think it's dope. Happy to see that for him.
Oh, you
So
want something good? Here
You
you
get a piece.
let's see.
You get a little piece of that.
Let's see.
You can have a piece.
So how's y'all's week been so far?
Oh man, the week has been busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
Yeah, just busy, but hey, we got a 3-day weekend. I'm here for it.
Hmm. Yes.
Hey, only thing about this 3-day weekend, it's another. Hey, I'm finna put in a petition for the laborers. We even on Labor Day, we don't get paid for being off. How in
What?
the hell? I'm gonna put in a petition. Construction workers don't get paid on off days. Any off day we got, any holiday is just an off day.
Yeah.
What?
I'm finna start a petition. I'm running for mayor too.
Okay.
Just to
You
let
gonna say
y'all know, I'm running for some. I got a lot of agendas I need to push this year, so but we'll get to that later on. But we've been pretty solid for
all
me.
right. That's what's up. So yeah. That was
Just
it, Monday?
busy, like wanted to say. No, I said like wanted to say just busy.
Oh,
Graduation, swim class. You know what I'm saying? There we go. There we
sweat.
go. That's the next T-shirt right there.
There you go.
Dirt
No, but yeah, just
24.
been a solid week though, cuz got a lot of stuff accomplished. I'm glad to be back at work. Like I say, so me not uh being in construction work, me being off all last week, I don't get no check for being off all last week. So,
That's
Right.
crazy.
pros and cons to the game, but I got a lot of work done around the house outside of that. So, but I'd rather go to work.
But if it has nothing to do with y'all personally not going to work, y'all should get paid. Like it ain't y'all
Correct.
fault that it's a holiday fall on a work day. You should get paid.
That's what I'm saying. It's a federal holiday. So why wouldn't we get paid? You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I don't care about no other holiday for real except Labor's Day. They got a whole float. We do a whole parade and everything on
Yeah.
Market Street and everything with the rest of the folks,
Right.
but we don't get paid for that. And y'all honoring that's the whole day. Y'all honoring laborers.
Crazy.
Speak to me, America. Make it make sense. But I'm just saying.
I'm gonna go ahead
That's
and do
crazy.
this for you, cuz. Crack the little shooter for
What the heck is that? A
Oh,
shorty
it's
40 of
yes.
Jameson?
No, it's red breast. It's actually one of my other favorite drinks, and this is all I can take tonight.
Mm,
This one.
mm,
One time for
uh,
the one time. Pouring it up for the laborers. Mm.
Snacks for the laborers.
Shout out to 'em. Right.
Indeed.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. How about you, Jigga?
Snacks.
My week's been good. Um, got my kiddos, that's always exciting. So
Hmm.
I'm trying to figure this out because it seems like
I saw
every
that
time,
y'all was at a little festival.
huh?
I saw you and
Oh,
the kids were at a festival.
yeah. So we had uh Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. It was a celebration. And one of the
Hmm.
guys I work with, he did a haka. He's from Hawaii. And so we went up just to, participate, be involved in it. And then there was a little celebration afterwards. There was a luau
Mhm.
yesterday at about 4:30 our time. And it was great times. I had a good time.
Good.
And, again, when I get them, they they spend less and less time at the house. And I
Oh, the
like,
kids.
yeah, I got kind of offended. I was like, so I drive to go get y'all
Mhm.
and feed you, but
Mhm.
you want to go stay at your friend's house.
Why
Well,
not?
you have your friends pay for college.
Mm.
But
That really
Dad,
hurt my
You better
feelings.
let them kids have a life.
I know, I know. They get it in here because they can't get it in other places. So
Hmm.
I enjoy, but also I'm understanding that they're growing up and I'm starting to miss them. You know,
Yeah.
that's all. Missing my little peoples, as it were.
that-
So
always different when they don't need you to hold their hand no more.
right, right.
Like I
Like
got.
Bubby was like, I cut his hair yesterday, and I was like, hey man, after every time you get your hair cut, you got to go take a shower and wash your hair, right? And I'm hella jealous
Hmm.
of the red hot rippers, but um,
Mm.
so
Ah,
he
hold on, my fault. There we go.
and so I get finished cutting his hair, and he runs in the bathroom, and he's like, hey dad, can you come help me turn on the shower? I was like, hey, we went over this before, but I'll teach you again real quick.
Mhm.
And so, I'm taking my time trying to explain it to him. He was like, "Kid, you kind of just hurry up, please?" And then, I show him how to turn it on, and he's like, "Okay, you can leave now." What the fuck is this? You don't dismiss me.
Hey,
You ain't gonna dismiss me, not like that.
hey, hey, you came and did your orders. Hey, he called. Hey,
Right,
boss it. You did that. Mission complete. He sent you about
Right,
your
mission
business.
complete.
right, and then he stayed. He took a shower and washed his hair and everything, and was like, "All right, well, I'm gonna see if you need help with anything else." He was like, "I don't need any help. I'm not gonna need any help." I was like, "Okay, don't need help." So came time for him to get out the shower, and he was like, "Dad, can you just come turn it off and leave again?" It hurt my feelings. It just hurt my feelings. Okay, I got it.
He wanted to let you know what it was before you got in there. He like,
Right,
turn it off, but you gonna leave
right.
when you done turning it off.
Expectations.
No need for
Expectations.
lingering, Dad. I got this.
And so yeah, that's what's been going on this week. Just kids and trying to work from the house and get ready for my move. It's getting closer. It's
Yeah.
getting closer. So yeah, that's what it's been. But let's go ahead and hop into this topic. Let's hop into this topic real quick. The first one we got going on, of course, welcome back, family, is gonna be the NBA
Shit.
playoffs.
Playoffs.
And
Playoffs.
golly, that's all I can like. Cause you
Man,
got, yeah. Go ahead, Dirt. Go ahead. You got
got
this.
you, got you.
Mm.
Well,
So
While Denver awaits their opponent after knocking out the Los Angeles Lakers,
golly,
Boston is
Mm-hmm.
trying to make history right now. Trying to come back from a 3-0 deficit. They
Mm-hmm.
down what 3-2 right now.
yeah.
Headed back to Miami on Saturday night. Tomorrow night they heading back to
Mm-hmm.
Miami. So tune in. Tune in. It's must watch. It's must see TV. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a
I think
game.
they gonna go all the way.
Ooh, I like them eyes too. I'm rolling
Which
with that. I think they're gonna go all the way as well. I'll go back to that screen. Go back to
you
that
like
screen.
this one?
Yeah, we all right there. You know what I'm saying?
This screen
We
feels weird to me because now I gotta
why
adjust
we right
myself
there.
and move over
Hold
so my
on.
You
camera
just
can.
gotta adjust.
There we go.
It feel hella weird to me.
See, I'm slim. I can fit in all the frames. You see what I'm saying? No
Yeah,
matter where I move, I'm still in frame. You see what I'm saying?
Cause I'm
So
kind of built
I
like
guess
a
that's why I like
refrigerator,
it. You know
so.
what I'm saying?
I
But
can't do this. I gotta go back.
go back.
Mm.
Must see TV. Like I say, Jason Tatum had not just Jason Tatum, the whole Boston Celtics had an incredible game. They starting five had each all had like 21 points or more. So it was an incredible game. But we'll see what Jimmy Buckets got in store going back to Miami on tomorrow night. Like I say,
Because you can never count that dude out.
you can't never count Jimmy out. But
God, yeah.
that was also a factor too. They were down two players. Gabe Vincent was out as well. You know, he got something with his foot, I want to say. He was
Mm.
out. Tyler Hero still out with his broken arm, where his arm is much healed because he was practicing pregame, but still wasn't good to go for the game. So we'll
Mm-mm.
see. We'll see going forward. Who y'all got going into tomorrow night?
I'm
Boston or Miami?
I'm hoping Boston got it. Cause if Miami win, it's over.
No, we're gonna give you a chance to do that again. You saying hoping. Who y'all got for tomorrow night?
The Celtics.
There we go. Who you got, Jacob?
oh, cool. I'm pushing for the Celtics. They got the hometown guy. I got it. I got to ride with that.
Three way.
Got
Three way, three way. I'm
that.
with y'all. I hope they gonna do it because if they do it, but so it's three teams that then came into history that was down 3-0 that then pushed to game seven, but they never won it all. So
I want to see them win it
so,
all.
so hopefully
Yeah.
Boston can be the first team in history to go ahead and do it. I'm
So
rooting for them.
is this going to be the script from the NBA? Is this the script?
Now the script already off because they had Boston and LA going.
Yeah, they did. They did.
So
God damn.
and
It's like
King
what happened?
and I thought the community was gonna be so distraught after LeBron lost. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was hurt, but LeBron played a hell of a game. LeBron left it all out on the court. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I'm not a
Mm-hmm.
big LeBron supporter, so I support all his activity outside the basketball court. He's great, phenomenal. I love him as a businessman. I wish he
Philanthropy.
was my partner. You know what I'm saying? But certain things on the court, I think he should do a lot better, and he did all of that in that game, in that last game. So I got
The,
nothing else to say about King James. He did his thing.
the
It's
Lakers
something going on in California, Maya. That's all I can say.
broke my heart. Broke my heart. The Warriors, and then for the Lakers to come out and get swept. Like,
Shit happens.
oh, it does.
Um,
Doesn't make it any easier though.
all the superstars for each team, the Lakers and the Warriors, all the superstars. They showed up and showed out.
Yeah.
Some road guys, you always got to have a couple road guys, and even LeBron had some road guys come, but like AD didn't step up. You know what I'm saying? He's the number two guy on the squad. So we'll see.
And plus they probably played all their best ball when they was playing against the Warriors. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh,
Because
here you go, man. Come
yeah,
on.
they was balling against the Warriors. They had to do it. They had to. So that's probably what happened. They ran out of gas, and you
We'll
know,
let you have it.
not to mention Denver's a hell of a freaking team. Uh,
Denver is an incredible squad.
yeah, so I'm not taking anything away from those guys either. But honest truth
Yeah,
is, they probably just ran out of gas. They was going balls to the walls when they was playing against the Warriors. It was some
their
hard.
role player, their role players stepped up in Denver. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Jokic, Murray, you know what they was gonna come out and do. But I mean, everybody else came out and played a hell of a game. So
yeah, agreed on that. Agreed on that. I'm trying to stall on this topic a little bit because this next topic is going to take some time, and I'm a little hesitant in getting into it. But we're going to transition
let's
to
get
that.
into it. We might as well spend the time on it. That's
Let's
all it is on basketball, basketball.
right. That's because we down. Hey, this is it. This is it for basketball.
It's
Right.
the
We got a couple
finals that are
more
coming up.
games, and that's
So
it.
hopefully they can.
Then we got the big game.
But watch the game tomorrow, America. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm gonna find somewhere to. I'm gonna be over at Manny's crib tomorrow, so we'll probably watch it.
Okay.
Mm.
Probably watch it. All right, so here we go. Going into marriage, prenup or not? Prenup or not? So, for everybody who's listening and not watching, the slide that we have up it says prenuptial agreement, variance or
Mhm.
less commonly prenup or prenuptial, an agreement made between two people before marrying that establishes rights to property and support in the event of divorce or death. Prenuptial agreements have long been used by couples who want to set down the terms of any future divorce before they walk down the aisle. So I'm gonna pull that down and I'm gonna make myself big on this one.
Mm.
Now I'm not finna divulge which way I go. I mean, I think it's already pretty much known how I feel about prenuptials and damn near marriage in general. But the the interest in this is essentially being equal, all things equal, all parts working together in a marriage. Nobody gets married to get divorced. That's generally not the hope. However, uh, the more common thing that happens in America is when divorce does occur, the the party that's generally injured more financially, is the man, right? Depending on the length of the marriage, the spouse can end up getting half of his retirement, uh, spousal support for the rest of their lives, essentially, and of course, child support, which that's part of that business contract, essentially. And
The
so,
word just ain't great.
yeah. So with that being said, like marriage is a business contract, America. I was thinking I was taking a shower earlier after I shaved, and I was like, I'm trying to figure out one thing in America that is not a business. And so I started going through the library in my head, and I was like, nope, because God's a business. America's figured out a way to capitalize on religion. Of course, politics is a business. Of course, homelessness is a business. Uh, even being wealthy is a business. Um, kids are business. Prison is business. Jail is business. Sex is business. Schools are business. Everything in America is a business. It's literally a capitalized business that has some type of a tax. It has some type of a monetary stigma or value attachment that goes along with it. Why wouldn't we think that marriage, getting married, is a part of that deal, especially in America? Especially in America. So this is
Because I
where we.
think it was what you would. I think it was what you would. Oh, go ahead, Jake. I didn't mean to cut you
I
off.
was
I'm
just saying
sorry.
that we here.
Uh, and I think it was on what you were saying that you don't plan to get divorced from that spouse. So when you look into oh, wait, uh, girlfriend boyfriend, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? Going girlfriend boyfriend when you meet up, you're not and you've been to a length of time going further. You know what I'm saying? Let's move in. You know what I'm saying? You take all them realms, you move in together, whatnot. It's a lot of steps to marriage. And then when you finally get there, you can build so much love and so much time with that person. I just feel like I say no to a prenup. I'll just throw that out there first. I say no to a prenup. I think prenups are
Mm.
more like you say, it's a business. So if I come into a situation where I got $3 million and my spouse is $3 million in debt, well, yeah, I want to get a prenup. You know what I'm saying? I like her, but goddamn, she can't manage money or she can't find it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's situational circumstances of, and I think it's more wealthy. You know what I'm saying? But speaking speaking for me, I say no. I jump back in later
Hmm.
on. I say no, but I think it's more a business aspect of it from wealth as opposed to common folk like me. I would say
I see.
Well,
And
I
so
am
this
indifferent.
this is a true statement.
okay.
Oh, really?
I'm indifferent
So can you explain that a little bit? How is it that you're indifferent? Indifferent to what? The idea or
because
the
I can
execution?
see, yeah, I can understand both sides. Like why like why one would want one and why
Mhm.
one wouldn't want one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Um, and both sides have very good points. So I'm indifferent. If you're for it, you're for it. If you're not, you're not.
So do you think it's more of a business agreement or more of a relationship agreement?
As what the prenup?
The prenup, because like I say, it could set you up for as like not getting your property took, your business took, or where you don't have to come out of so much money. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
it's still certain things that you. So say I own the business,
Uh
but you
huh.
signed a prenup saying that you won't uh you can't get my business. You signed a prenup saying that you can't get my business, but you helped
Mm-hmm.
me build throughout our marriage. You know what I'm saying? After signing that prenup, you helped me build my establishment and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get my business, but you are
But
still
I
entitled
did so
to
knowing that I already signed this contract.
correct. But
Right.
but you are still entitled to a certain percentage of your worth, you know what I'm saying, in that
Mm-hmm.
business, but not taking the business. That's what I'm saying. So the prenup protects you from certain aspects of losing things, but not
But I
everything.
think if that's the case, if it's in my contract that with for the business that I get a percentage regardless of whatever, that kind of voids the prenup.
Say that
It's
again, Wanda. Say that again. I'm trying to digest that. Say that one more time.
So if I signed a contract about the business stating that I get a whatever percentage regardless of whatever reason, that voids that prenup.
no, that's not in. The
Because
prenup pretty much states that
it is because
I hope
you signed the prenup first, but then you signed the
correct.
business one second.
No,
So it
no,
voids
no.
it
The bit
out.
like I say, you signed the prenup. You not tied to the business, but it's still you, my wife. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
you help me grow that business. They you know what I'm saying? You know where your role was in the business. You know what I'm saying? You are still tied to
Mm-hmm.
a
So
certain percentage to
let
go
me
ahead,
ask
Jay.
you, right? Let me ask you this: if we're looking at it in that model, right, and if the wife is helping the husband build the business, the empire, so on and so forth, well, isn't she still getting benefits off of that? Because she should be a paid employee at that point. She should have health insurance and anything else that any other employee would be benefiting from also. So, yep, she's helping build the business, but she's also benefiting as an employee of the business already. So, what would make her more so entitled in the event of a divorce than what any other employee would at that point?
I'm talking about with the courts, cause like you say, she helping you grow your establishment as well as she gonna always be the mother of the kids. She gonna always be the, you know what I'm saying. So it's always them same circumstances that you spoke about earlier. You know what I'm saying. That's always, I think that's always on their side. You know what I'm saying. So and
Yeah.
then
So,
the court. You know what I'm
But I
saying.
feel like
Go
if you
ahead.
feel like you need to protect yourself from the person that you love, then that person that you're protecting yourself from needs to understand that's the type of person you are.
so
That's the that's
does
the
wanting a
problem with
prenup
a prenup.
does wanting
People
a
feel
prenup
like
mean
they
that you're not
go ahead.
a partner, or you don't trust? Does wanting a prenup mean that you're not in love with your partner, or you don't trust your partner, or uh,
It's not that you
anything of
don't
that
love
nature?
them, but you don't. No, it's definitely trust. Like I don't trust you. That's what it is. And if that's how you want to go into your relationship, knowing that you're not trusted, then by all means, sign a prenup.
But I don't think that that's what a prenup means. I don't think that's what a
You're
prenup means.
definitely protecting yourself from your spouse. That's exactly
No,
what it is.
you're protecting yourself because this is a business. Marriage, the way marriage is done, it's a business. So in the event
No,
the
no, no, no. I don't.
it,
Go ahead, G. I don't think it's
it,
looked at like that. That's my view.
it's not,
I don't
people
think
don't look
marriage is looked at like
at,
that.
but that's what marriages are. That's why you have to buy a marriage certificate because you're participating in opening up a business. Once you're a business, it's a once you're married, it's a business. It's literally a business. So if your business dissolves and you have to liquidate those assets, it should be split 50-50, but that's not generally the way it's going. So if you're a CEO of a business, why would you not protect yourself before going into a business contract? Before
And that's
going
and
into
that's what I looked at it. And that's what I was getting at, Jig. I was like I felt that it was more like a business. Like if you're corporate, like if you coming from wealth, you know what I'm saying?
right.
And she don't got wealth,
Yeah, because I'm
or
just in a
maybe both of y'all
relationship.
got wealth.
Prenups ain't even
Or
in my tax bracket.
and and that's what I was
Shoot.
asking about. And that's what I was asking about. So like I might have a little property down in the Hoozall. You know what I'm saying? I might got like 5, 6 acres down in the Hoozall. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that I want for that I want to give it to my kids. When
hmm
do you got to have a prenup, or you put that in your, or
You
or you
you
got a handshake with your spouse?
you would. So just for people on TikTok that's want to hop on a live, you can go to YouTube and look us up, the Family Bloodline Podcast, or you can come to Facebook or any of those other channels, social media outlets. You can look us up, and then you can hop in. I'm glad he put that in there because I meant to post the link in a box anyway. But a prenup doesn't mean that you don't trust your partner.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. It just
But it
simply
does.
means because prenups protect the person. They protect both people. Quite honestly, a prenup
I think
protect
it throw up a flag.
It
both
only protects
people's.
the wealthiest one.
I
Well,
think it
then
throw up a red flag
yeah, it
quickly.
because if and this was one of the things that we was kind of talking about the other day about double
Mhm.
standards, right? Because if a man is working at McDonald's and he's making minimum wage, but his woman did I blink out?
No, you're
No, you
good.
good.
But his woman is making 80 plus grand a year, right?
Hmm.
He's gonna be looked at as a bum, right? Because he's not being a man. He's not making and earning enough to be the quote unquote head of household financially. That's what's been happening, and those are the types of events that have begun to unfold. Now, if a man is making 80 grand a year and his wife is working at McDonald's, well, then that's what's supposed to happen. She's not getting the same type of tag on her as what he would have on him for doing the same thing, right? So,
But with her working at McDonald's,
mhm.
she got time to deal with the kids, clean the house, do your laundry, make sure you got food to eat. Is that not taxable?
It is. It absolutely is. It's that's what I'm saying. All of this stuff is taxable.
So,
You can hire your kids up to 12 grand a year and write it off on taxes. Literally, it's a thing.
so
So, uh,
like I said, I can argue either side of it because
I'm on
yeah,
one side. I think it's well. I guess
I
it's.
know, but
I guess I'm on the
and I
fence
see
too.
your point, and that's a good point. I
I
see
guess
it.
I'm on the fence too, though. Because, like I say, I can see it coming from a business aspect, but like I say, I think it's more of a wealth. Uh, me protecting my business, me trying to leave something to my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you go to for when you go for a prenup, all your assets are laid out on the line. You got to put everything
Yeah.
out there. I mean, everything. I mean, it's nothing held back. You in front of a you in front of people that do this. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So they
you
put
got to do the
all
same
your
thing for us.
huh?
You
No,
got
I'm
to do the
saying
same
both
thing.
people. That's what I'm saying. Both people. When you go for a
Income
prenup,
and
both
expense
people
report.
put all they, and then you see what's, you know what I'm saying? What's that? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So that's
But
like I
then,
say,
like
come.
the wealthiest person, they just gonna always like the person gonna always feel like, oh, you came in with nothing, but I'm going to be generous enough for your time to give you this, this, and this.
But I,
And then I always got a cushion to leave too as well. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it's just
well,
kind
you
of
know what I'm
like I
saying?
don't know.
that's hard for
Huh?
me to lean in on and agree with because, um, again, you don't get married to get divorced. We got
No,
that.
you don't.
But
No, no.
we do know that real life happens and people end up splitting. People get divorced.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
if and regardless of who the wealthier party is, at least you can leave out with what you came in with, at the very least. So the prenup is put in place to help protect both parties, right? That
Right.
way, if you're exiting stage left, you're not finna get somebody's bullcrap bills thrown on you.
Mhm.
But you're also not about to have to forfeit anything that you went into the marriage with, right? Because everything that
Mhm.
that you've established before that marriage, it should still be yours. So if things fell apart and you do exit stage left, that's still yours, right? It's
Mhm.
not, well, we were married, and then because we were married for so long, and you had a house before you got married, now all of a sudden, well, I need to get half of that house. What the fuck? No, you don't get half of this goddamn. No, no. So
And I
Yeah.
so
can
No,
see that point.
let's
no, I
take
get
let's
you. I understand that. Yeah, I
and
get
let's
that.
let's take love. Let's
But
take
like I
love.
say, to
Go ahead. Go
you
ahead. Go
can't
ahead.
say love because you coming into a love relationship. But say we met, goddamn me in Vegas, God, we met in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? And boom, oh yeah, I love you. It ain't like no, okay. 3 months later, we getting married. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. We talking about relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
We rocking. We know each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what them type of relationship we talking about for a prenup, right? We ain't talking about this like no Vegas trip, right?
No, we're
Like,
talking
okay, I
Right.
about
love you tonight, and then we go get married the
yeah,
next day. You know
no,
what I'm saying? We
yeah,
talking
no,
about
no,
months
it
down the
ain't
line. So
right. It's not.
okay, so
Talking about that quick. Oops, I slipped up and I ended up at an altar in front of a damn Elvis impersonator and we put rings
Mhm.
on each other.
and
And
got
by
a
the
new
time I wake
tattoo.
up,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Right.
Y'all been
Right.
watching
Yeah.
too much
So
Hangover.
Because
so it
by that time you
right.
didn't met
That's what I
up
believe.
anyway.
That's
You
what I
ain't had
did
time
there,
to
pretty
stop.
much. You know.
Hey, y'all watching too much Hangover over there.
I love the hangover.
Oh, that's classic. But but so we've been rocking for a long time. We pretty well. That's the thing. People don't talk about finances.
And
People
that's
don't talk about yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when do you bring that up? If you when do we bring that up? How much you make?
you bring that shit up before you decide to marry a motherfucker.
I understand that, but I'm just saying when that shit start coming out and start unraveling, you sitting in your mind like, hold up, I need to get a prenup because she
Yeah,
in debt and I got
yeah. Why not?
Wow. But why would
Why
you
instead of
not?
marry
rocking with
somebody?
that person, instead of
Because
rocking with that person and help build, we
I mean,
building.
yeah, you can still because you don't have to. A prenup isn't going to stop you from helping that person build anything. It's not going to
Right.
stop you at all. Just because we got a prenup doesn't mean that I can't help you get this debt down, right?
Right.
Just because we got a prenup doesn't mean that I can't help you pay this card off.
But but you still gonna have to put up other stuff, finances or stuff to help her put that debt down.
Sure, but if you're gonna go into the marriage, right?
That's gonna take a toll on you. You're gonna be like, hold up, bro. I ain't gotta do this shit, goddamn me. I got a whole lakefront over here, you know what I'm saying? Why am I doing this? So that's why I say that prenup is gonna always be it's always gonna be there. It's like a bad relationship, like somebody it's like your chick cheating on you or something, and y'all trying to get back
Mhm.
together. It's always gonna be there. It's always like a wait a minute.
Yes, because at this point, when you're dealing with a prenup, at that
Mhm.
point, right?
Can
The
y'all
the
hear me crunching?
yeah,
Okay,
I
my
don't he
fault.
got headphones.
but at that point you're not you know that everybody's choosing to be in this relationship and it's not something that you have to be in because you are tied by finances or because now you're bound to this relationship only because we make this amount of money together. No, the prenup actually frees up both parties involved to explore how to actually want to be there for each other even more. To me, that's how I feel about it,
Hmm.
because now we
Okay.
got this shit out the way. We got these finances out the way, and we ain't got to talk about that no more. We got this. So everything from this point forward, let's figure out how to build this together. Let's figure out how to move forward together. I can still pay your bills with a prenup. You can still make me dinner even though we got a prenup, or vice versa. I can still make you dinner even though we got a prenup, and you can still pay my. So it's just a prenup. In
Okay,
the event
so
life happens.
it was a it was an episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta few
Uh,
years few years back. Candy Burris is about to get married, and she wanted Todd to sign a prenup. Todd had money because he was what I think he was like producing on the show or something. But
mm.
they met on the show because he was working there basically. So he has money, but I guess they wasn't going in equal, and he didn't want to sign the prenup, and she wanted him to.
So didn't they still got married, right?
They did end up getting married because he signed the prenup the day of the wedding.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now,
Uh
was that him being greedy, knowing that he was marrying into more than what he had,
right.
or was that her protecting herself?
God damn it, Wanda. You deserve that.
But we talking about two business people. What's everyday? That's what I'm saying. What's everyday couple like? What's
Like I
everyday
said,
couple
prenup's
like?
not even in my tax bracket, so I ain't even worried about it.
So so
Shit.
so tell her, Jig. So what would be something that like outside of a house? Because like if I had a crib,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying. Say I own a crib, me and my lady got together, and it came divorce time.
Okay.
Wait a minute, hold on, I take that shit back because we ain't got no kids. I'm keeping my crib, but 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 we got kids. But we got kids. I ain't worried about moving out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna uplift my kids. I ain't gonna make them start over. I ain't gonna make them change their community, change. You know what I'm saying? I'll bounce out. That's me, my way
Okay.
of thinking. So outside of cribs, cars, property, I'm just thinking on like average Joes. You know what I'm saying? Like property.
Well,
What?
if we bought a
Yeah,
house
because that's
together
that's
and we
but
get a
that's what you
divorce,
that's
I'm moving
yeah, but that's what you
downstairs.
that's what you
He can have upstairs.
that's what you
I ain't
you're
moving.
protecting. That's what you're protecting, right? if you come into
Okay.
if you come go into a marriage with property, houses, land, paid off vehicles, so on and so forth, that's those are the things you're like, okay, well, look, I came into this with, if thing goes south, there's no reason why I need to have to give this to you. I can leave it to my kids if I want to. I don't need to. If we divorce, if shit go bad, if shit goes south, I can still leave that stuff to my kids. Everything that I've earned, everything that I've made, I can still leave to my kids. Hey,
Yeah.
Wiggs, if you want to hop on, the link is in the chat. Just click on the link that I just posted to hop on. Got to
But
click
I'm
on.
saying, you basing your relationship off love, not finance. So you going into a relationship basing it off finance.
No. I mean, let's be honest.
So
If
that's so
you
if we
don't,
not basing it on finance, it's based off love.
yeah, but you don't
And
want to go into a marriage, not thinking about
knowing
finance.
the finances, I get
Yeah,
that, not knowing everybody's situation, but it's still love, and y'all moving forward. So if y'all move forward with the goal towards that,
Okay,
you
but
know what I'm
this
saying?
woman says you leave with the same thing you came
you
with. But
can't.
what if we built more? What if we built more than what I came with together?
When
Then what?
that's the stuff that you
Am I
split.
not entitled?
That's the stuff that you would end up splitting.
What up,
Is
big ass?
what's going on,
What up,
Wig?
fam? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm
It's my
good.
guy
Good.
right here. My
Oh my.
guy Wiggins. We were up in Mountain View, working together. He was down in the unit, and I was in another one, but it was my guy,
Hmm.
one of my brothers. Wig,
Hey,
weigh in on this. Where you at with this, bro?
hey, I'm listening to y'all. I be trying to catch y'all on Fridays sometimes. Y'all be having some good conversations, man.
Oh, you know it.
Appreciate
You know
But
it.
Appreciate
I'm listening to y'all now about the prenups and stuff. And you know what? I've been married 26 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you something. If me and my wife, I pray we don't get divorced. That's my best friend, so I love her to death. But
Oh, that's so sweet.
if me and my wife was to get divorced, there's no way if I got another woman that she can come in here and all of a sudden she can take my house or take anything I don't work for. Even I'm gonna make it even simpler. I retired from the army and I'm finna retire from the IRS. I don't
Okay.
feel I owe her anything if we was to break up, even if we got married, because she wasn't here for those 22, 30 years.
Oh, we're talking about something now. Come on with it, then, Wig.
So if we would
money.
me and her could be married 10 years. But
Okay.
before she got here, I done did 22 years in the army and over 10 years with the IRS. She supposed to get a
Yeah.
point for that? I don't think so.
What y'all building? What y'all building them 22, them 10 years though? You talking
But
about your career? You talking about in your career? She has a career too.
then she can keep her career.
But but see, that's what I'm
See,
saying.
but it's,
See,
it's different. But it's different for me and my wife, because me and my wife we started from ground zero.
Right.
So she supposed to get half.
so that's the
Right.
other half of what we were speaking on. We were speaking on like average Joes and like celebrities, people that coming into the relationship with wealth versus people that built it from the ground up, started like with nothing but genuine love. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we was trying to. How did you explain to your wife with straight love coming into there 23 years ago? Like, we hold on, we need a prenup.
Well, I don't. You know what? One thing I learned with being married and getting older is that people that have something to lose. I'm sorry, this is just how I feel. People that have something to lose should never marry or be with somebody that don't have nothing to lose. Because the person that has
Absolutely.
Mm,
always going to be is always gonna come up on the bad end of the stick.
Yep.
Correct.
mm.
That's part
Correct.
of my point. That's part of my
No,
point.
but that's part of my point too. So it's not like it's not just business. Like you know this person. It's just
Sure.
like somebody off the street. You know that's a bad person. Like, oh, I can't rock with this person. You know what I'm saying? It's
Money.
the same way with a relationship. You
It
know what
is.
I'm saying? Like,
Yes and no.
It
Yes
is.
and no.
Don't get me wrong. To me, it is a business agreement because at the end of the day, y'all tied together. Your credit is her credit. Her credit is your credit. That's
I
why
get
you
that.
why to sign for somebody. I had a sister that asked me, "Can I sign for her apartment?" Baby, I love it, but I'd rather give you the money
Right.
Correct.
because at
Right.
the end of the day, I'm not
Because you
only
know the
affecting
personnel.
my wife.
Right.
So
You know the
it's
person. That's
but people that have something to lose should never be with somebody that don't have nothing to lose because the person that
Mm.
has something to lose is gonna always come up on a bad end.
I'm,
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely with that. That's what I say.
Yeah,
That's a business. So that's what I said
I can
earlier,
get with
Jig. When I
that.
first came on, I say, so if I got $3 million and my wife $3 million in debt, that's a bad business. You know what I'm
Because
saying? That's a bad
if
look.
you got $5 in the goddamn bank and she ain't got shit, or vice versa, that's still yours to have if
That
the
she
relationship gets dissolved.
and this
I
is
get.
it's vice versa too. Because I see them coming to my office all the time, where you have an older woman
I
that
guess so with the IRS.
it'll be an 80-year-old guy, and he's married to a 23-year-old girl.
Of course.
She in it for the money. Now, if anybody need a prenup, he need a prenup because she ain't married him for the looks, and I done seen it vice versa.
But
Where
she
she
working too, technically.
where she yeah, I, I done seen women at 70
I'm
something.
just saying.
I mean, it ain't enough Victoria's Secret in the world for me to marry an 80-year-old lady.
You ain't seen Martha Stewart on the front of the swimsuit issue of the
Okay, now
No, I don't want to see that shit.
they painted that stuff on there.
Martha
She,
better take ass
See, now
back
you
to the
hate on
vineyard.
Martha.
I ain't seen 80 something look that good in a long time.
Mhm.
I'm trying
I
to
don't want
tell
nothing to do
you.
with that
So
criminal.
don't say what you can't do now.
She a
I mean, you
goddamn
Seen
gangster.
Martha.
I
Messing with
don't
Martha.
know, man. I'm
But yeah,
just saying.
y'all
I
have some good conversation though. I like listening to y'all conversation.
Oh, thank you.
right
I
on,
appreciate
right
that.
on.
Much appreciated again, man. And,
Yeah.
and and I value your point. Value your points. Like I say, I agree, but then I'll be like, hold on, man, I'm disagreeing. So like I say, I'm with you, Wanda.
I
I'm like
mean,
right there on
yeah,
the
it's
fence because,
different. Like
I'm
it
not on
doesn't.
the
I
fence.
but
mean,
like I say,
I'm on the fence.
I understand like the $5 purpose, but $5 versus $5 million is a totally different
I'm just
Sure.
saying,
realm
if
because
you
that's
in
a
a
wholly
Bentley
different
and you
spectrum.
meet me
You know
on the
what I'm
bus
saying?
stop, you already know what I'm coming with. So you either
Yeah.
gonna
Right.
elevate this or you
So
not.
so so right there, we don't have to talk about our finances because we know where we are at. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Exactly.
I'm at Burger
So
King, you at Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you at, you know what I'm saying, NASA and I'm at, you know what I'm saying, Burger King.
But
Hey,
you
So
shouldn't have to talk about finances
and when I drop
because,
off, I'm gonna drop you back off at Burger King or Wendy's.
right.
mhm,
Right. So
Started at the bottom, you back there.
absolutely. So it's
that's in
it's
the breakup. That's in the midst
then
of the
her stuff
breakup.
wasn't working because ain't no way I'm going back to where you got me from. I'm gonna be elevated. That's all I'm saying.
What'd you say?
so
Once you done seen Paris, you can't go back to the hood, huh?
hey,
Absolutely
figure
not.
out how to stay there. That's why some of them jokers that be going around at, with NBA players and NFL players, they be like, "Nah, I got to catch another one because I can't go back to the block.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't.
just
Mm-mm.
I gotta keep
No,
getting these
buddy.
tickets." But
These
so
chicks to get with the water boys and mean they gonna stay on the come up.
right. So even if you like for all intents and purposes, regardless of what your tax bracket looks like, you have to talk. People need to talk about finances before they go into a marriage. You have to talk. Like when I was married, I knew what I was getting into because we had a discussion about things, and I decided to go ahead and go into it. Right. So
I
I
know you
did it.
wish you had now.
Look, that's not the reason why I wish I hadn't. There's various other things that surround it, but there was a knowledge that I knew financially, like I knew what I was getting myself into. You dig? It wasn't a
Mm-hmm.
surprise. And so
Mm-hmm.
when it came down to at the end of the day, when it came down to it, had I gotten a prenup, it would have ended up a bit better for me. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
rich, but things financially would have ended up working out better for me, and I would have exited that marriage with a different financial picture than what I ended up ending it with because I had to start all over.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, I had a
So
career.
marriage started as a business from day one.
No soon you sign a document at a courthouse that's filed at your state. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's a business. That is a business.
So,
Mm.
And
I
but
people,
don't.
but but that's what
people,
I'm saying though. People don't get married. We've been rocking together. We already been playing house. We've been doing the finance stuff. We've been doing all this.
yeah.
Now we
Mm-hmm.
just making a commitment
Just
to
making it
continue to do
official.
this.
You know what?
Yeah, that's how I'm saying. Like, yeah, I don't look at the
So
license and
that's
stuff
what I
as
don't
a
understand
business.
about. So that's why I asked, when does it come through? Do you do it day one, or
No.
when
No,
you get
because you don't have the intentions on marrying the person day one. But as
correct?
the relationship progresses and things begin to spawn off, and y'all begin to have that little chatter back and forth, like, you know what, I think I am falling in love with you. I think I can do this with you for the rest of my life.
Those are the best times.
Right? They
Yeah,
are. That's that
yeah.
puppy love bullshit that
You're holding hands, babe this, babe that.
You know,
Yep.
What you
open and
got,
you ain't
Wig?
thinking about what's going on in the background.
but you know what though? You don't think about it. I didn't think about what y'all was saying, honestly. Like I said, 26 years this October. I didn't think about it. You don't really start thinking about things like that until you get further into the marriage. Like for
Correct.
us, we built it from ground zero. I'm talking about when me and my wife met. I think I told you, Glass, she didn't even have a high school diploma, GED, nothing.
Yeah,
Now,
we had that conversation. Yeah.
yeah, now she got 2 bachelors and masters. Been on it.
Boom.
So I
That's
think,
the elevation.
yeah, right. So even because even when I was in California with Glass, that was her first time coming to California with me. She
Yeah.
didn't to travel with me. Stay home and just go to
Love
school.
you.
So it's about when you have something with the marriage start getting in the business thing when you start having things to lose.
Yeah.
When you start having things to lose, that's when the marriage start turning into a business, and that's when you really start looking at your finances. And
But it's
that's when
already problems there.
right. That's when you really start checking. That's when you really
Correct.
start. Okay, what you spend on this and what you spend on that, and
Right.
who you helping there. So because like I said, when we got together, man, we couldn't even balance the checkbook together.
Mm.
But now, I ain't saying we rich, but we damn sure ain't where we was.
Right.
That's so true.
Elevation. That's all I be
Okay.
saying.
Yeah.
So
So
that's when it become a business when you start having stuff to lose. Because when you first meet and neither one of y'all got nothing, y'all ain't got nothing together.
Exactly.
that's
Right.
what I'm that's what I'm saying.
That's all everybody doing when you first meet.
Exactly.
No.
That's all you
Not me. Having
Oh.
conversation. We is talking.
Right.
so that's that I but if I met another female right now, me knowing what I
Yeah.
know, she couldn't get what my wife got. Because today, you damn near have to do an interview before you get with somebody.
Absolutely.
Boy,
What's your credit score? You got ADD, all different daddies?
And see. Yeah,
You know,
because
I
it's
I
real.
I can't deal
what up,
with
Guzzo?
Alice. You got 4 kids, 4 different baby daddies. That's 80
Good
y'all.
night.
That's too many personalities
So
to deal.
so them are the biggest problems in marriage. You got finances, you got kids, you got
Finances is number one.
Sex.
finances number one, you got kids. No.
Sex,
Uh
sex ain't
in-laws came before sex. You know what I'm
Word?
saying? Like, yeah, in-laws came before sex.
Why you
I'm
find that
trying to
hard
think.
to believe?
You
I
said word sex.
I said, why you
Sex
find
was
that hard to believe? Just nasty.
I
My
mean,
goodness.
well, when I was married, I didn't have a bad experience with my in-laws. So that was never an issue for me. I never ran into
you
that.
I mean, that
right,
wasn't your reality, but it's a lot
right.
of
But
people's
that's
reality.
it's a lot of people reality. The in-laws, like
yeah,
the in-laws are a big
Oh,
problem.
yeah.
I've seen it, but it wouldn't be like one of the first things I think about when you're talking about issues with married couples. Like finances, yes. Sex, yes. Kids, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jobs or whatever, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody not having a job, yes.
I think,
That's
and
that's
then
all tied back to
communication.
finances. Yeah, that all tied back to finances. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
So
I think that what made us go so far is that in a marriage, like you say, it's a business. It can be a business, but in that
yeah,
business, you recognize your strengths and weaknesses.
yeah,
So if I know I ain't good with finances and she's good with finances, I got to be able to trust her and say, okay, here's the money. You do what you got to do.
shit,
But
correct.
you better believe that because hey,
Well,
once I get to where I'm going and I retire, I'm not gonna even look at my check
you
We
say
got
you
Morales on.
taking account over to my woman like, hey baby,
Oh, that's Manny. I thought
I
that was
need you to make
Morales. I seen the
oh no,
Spider Man.
I wasn't hearing you. Sorry. Can
and
y'all hear me now?
I do exactly what you say,
oh
Glass. I roll over on the first of each month, transfer her the money to her account, get my little line. I keep my IRS check, and she do what she got to do with the rest of it.
Yeah.
And that's that. But that's trust, though. That's trust.
Absolutely.
So, I've been trying to trade her in, but she won't leave.
Hey.
Yes, I agree with Maya on this. In-laws is staying beyond parents because you still trying to be respectable of that in-law just as well as your parent. You know what I'm saying? But then it get to a point where you be like, hold the, hey, this my, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? You get to a point where it's like y'all interfering. You see what I'm saying? So
I think she's saying in-laws is not just parents, but it's cousins, sisters, brothers.
oh, correct as well. Yeah, the extended family. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, you have to keep them out.
What up, Manny?
What's going on, guys?
What's up, man?
What you got? What's your topic on it? I mean,
yo, I'm just listening to y'all about this financial stuff. I think this is really a sensitive topic, right? But so important because going into, for example, in my case, going into marriage, I never talked my finances with Olga. I think I told Jay about this before, and it wasn't until I was up to here in uncontrollable, irresponsible debt that I decided to, you know what, you're better than me handling money, obviously. So I was like, fuck it, let's talk about it, and how can you help me, or how can we help each other? Because to be honest, it's a prideful thing. It's a prideful thing to talk about finances, and it's hard. It's like having that talk. It's really hard because you for example, you can be scared of judgments, or you can be scared of I don't know. The overall topic of dealing with money it's always been, at least for me, it's been one of those things that I gotta use tweezers and and pick and choose, because it's such a hard topic. But definitely going into a marriage is like going into a business. Period. There's no going around it, because if you haven't done your prenup, right, which I mean, people who do prenup, I understand. Yes, it's an arrange, right? And it's an agreement prior to, right? But if we go to the traditional way, right? To the traditional Wanda style, let's say, we'll say that people don't go thinking about finances, because if we back in the year, that's what what's all about. That's what we had like 12 and 20 uncles and shit like that, because
you just trying to build. You just know about family. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
And so in a certain community, we had a man, tune in to the Family Bloodline podcast. Y'all see the sources out there: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We done had several conversations about, you know what I'm saying, just the family, just not. I lost my thought. Just about the family.
But here's my question.
Okay.
Here's my question right here. So you present the prenup. You look now. You love this person. You present the prenup. They don't sign it. You still getting married or no?
No.
It's an agreement. If they're not coming into an agreement, then you can't negotiate.
That piece of paper
can change a lot of things.
Love.
Can change a lot of things. But to add to that, when is that moment? When is that actual moment that because you can't wait until things are just jacked up to actually start talking financially, right?
Yeah.
But what is that moment? I mean, like I said, it's a prideful thing.
That's been my question the whole show. When do you propose this topic? When do you propose this question?
I seriously think that
before you propose, probably. So
if
you know what the deal is.
I'm with her. If you got something to lose, you better do it in the beginning.
Yeah,
If you got something to lose, I'm with that.
Right.
because
Right.
like Maya said, people change and evolve,
Oh yeah.
and
Correct.
that part of that
Correct.
change can mean that we're changing and we're moving away from each other. We're evolving outside of each other's love, right? And that's
No, because I'm the only one showing up to the kids practicing. You saying you got to go to work.
right. So, but
You see what I'm saying?
like,
Just like that. You know what I'm saying?
again, just because you have a prenup doesn't mean that you're not totally in love with the person that you're with. That's not what that means. That just means that you love yourself too. That's all. And there's nothing wrong with that.
But
Nothing wrong with that.
Since it's also a business, it also has to be a negotiation. Period. You know, you got to see it that way.
I think today you have to do it on just real quick, because I see like Tiger Woods. He got a girlfriend that's trying to take half of what he got.
Right.
Not even married.
A girlfriend.
Girlfriends ain't
Right.
entitled to nothing. I'm
She only
sorry.
have
Whoa. That depends. That depends.
On what?
Yes, on if they're living together, on how long they're living together.
Oh, you talking about common law?
Certain states. In certain states.
Well, it depends. That's what I'm saying. Because, for example, in Puerto Rico, I know about Puerto Rico. If you're living with that certain person for over 10 years, that person is completely entitled to. It's common law, right? That's what it's called.
7 years here. It's 7 years here. I think it is.
Yeah, it's seven. It's 7 in Missouri.
Yeah.
So if y'all was already married 7 years, she already entitled to have. But you can get a prenup after you marry, though, right?
No, you can't.
You can.
Yes, you can.
No,
yes, you can.
No, you can't. It's prenuptial.
prenuptial. It's before
no. But
marriage.
there's something there.
There's like a postnuptial or something like
All
that.
postnuptials. There is a postnuptial, but a prenup.
No.
You
Post
can't
is after
get a
you
prenup.
divorce, right? Post is after, right?
Post is after you married.
Post is after you're married.
Yeah.
You can't get a prenup. You can't get a prenup once you're married. That's done. That moment is over with. You've lost that time altogether.
But it's the same thing. It's the same thing, right?
You can do a postnuptial.
It's not the same thing.
It's the same thing.
No,
there's certain limitations to it.
Because once you're married, right? Let's go back with the scenario that you was saying, Dirt. Once you married and y'all business owners and y'all have been building this business together, you can't go back and say, well, before the business was started, or like in the inception or the infancy of this business, I brought in $30,000 and you didn't bring anything in. You can't do that at that point, because now you're
wait a minute. So with that, so like you say, with a prenup, we lay all our assets on assets on the line.
Yeah.
With a postnup, what you do?
You lay your assets down, but now you've lost
those that were built after the marriage.
After the marriage, so now
but you still
connected. Everything is connected.
So they still don't look at who's the breadwinner. They still don't look at who's the big financial.
That's gonna happen regardless. That's gonna happen regardless.
So that's the biggest part of that's what I'm saying. That's the biggest part of a prenup. It's the same. It's same going in the postnup. Whoever is the breadwinner is going.
Not necessarily.
Or whoever got more to gain.
At that point, is cheating. You know, because if that other person don't really want to share whatever that person already gained to that point, like what's the purpose of it? You know what I'm saying? That's why the prenup is a prenup, because whatever you've worked for your entire life before getting into that commitment, it belongs to you if that's what you want, you know?
Yeah. But once you've been married,
postnups are more of a thing than what y'all think.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I know they are.
Because all it takes is one time somebody be like, you know what, I'm tired of your ass. Well, we on the verge. And I'm going to show you how serious I am. We finna get this postnup drawn up just in case we got to go further. So we know exactly what it's finna look like.
Hey, when you say postnup and you go get some papers, have the divorce papers stapled behind it.
That's what you are. That's what you are.
Oh my God.
But that's what but that's what a lot of people look at when they do the prenup. When you come to most people with a prenup, that's what they look at it. They like, oh, bro, what you mean? It's red flags drawn up all.
That's because
across the
everybody.
board.
Okay,
Not
so
everybody takes it the
we
same
about at
way.
an
Some people
hour.
do take it like it's an offensive thing. So
Yeah, they do because again, everybody's thinking about love, but nobody's thinking about business until the marriage starts going south, and then it becomes about business, and it's damn near too late.
mhm.
So Dirt, you signing a prenup or no?
No,
You're not signing a prenup, okay?
I'm not signing one.
So
I'm not making my spouse sign one.
oh,
I didn't
okay.
sign one. I'm like, whatever.
Manny, would you sign a prenup?
I would, but I didn't. I mean, we had nothing. So
You
at
this is
that point, it's like whatever we built from here is it's ours. So
Mr.
yeah.
Wig, are you signing a prenup?
Only if it's Oprah.
Give
It's
me a
Oprah.
second, though.
Other
Oh
than
my
that,
God.
other than that, no, I'm not signing it because James had said earlier that people evolve and they change. I don't think people evolve like that. I think that signs was there. You just chose not to see them,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and that we just ain't got to their crazy yet.
Mm.
Their
Mm-hmm.
crazy starting to come out now. So
Okay.
no, but me personally, if it's Oprah, I sign it. Other than that, I ain't signing it.
I feel you. Pat, are you signing a prenup or no?
I'm bringing the fountain pen to the table. I'm gonna record the ceremony.
He gonna make
Maya and I,
sure he get the ink right.
we are both at an agreement that if we decide to get married, we're going into a marriage with a prenup. We talked about it already.
Okay.
I ain't signing shit.
Me,
Don't ask me. Don't fix your mouth to ask me. You better not even know how to make a damn printer copy.
MC
I
say
don't want.
yes.
I ain't signing nothing.
But even
So
even
don't
if you
come at me
even if
with
you built
nothing.
everything, even if you have built everything, like your entire, you basically a fully independent woman, right? And everything is yours. Even if that comes to light, you wouldn't sign one.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a really
Yeah.
personal choice. I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
It is.
One hell of a choice.
Yeah.
With
So
my
great.
managed mind, with my
Because
managed mind, I'm rocking with my girlfriend, and then if we 10
I'm just
years
saying they
in,
gonna
5
find a
years
body before they
in,
find a divorce
whenever I
decree.
choose
Yeah,
Decree.
to
So
agree.
propose,
We'll
wow,
see what the true crime.
Jesus jumped up.
yeah,
oh my goodness.
I'm just saying.
We making NCIS episode about what.
Hey, I watch enough. I almost got away with it to know how to actually get away with it.
Oh
So don't
Lord.
test me.
Wait,
Oh my
so that
Hey,
goodness.
my wife be watching.
Martell, be careful. Don't you can't do nothing. You
Mm-mm.
stuck, bruh. You stuck. Which is good.
Indeed, for life. Blood in, blood out over here.
Goes to that, goes to that.
That's
That's
wow.
hilarious. So great topic. Rounds of applause for the topic. It's a hard topic, bit of a hard topic. Nobody really likes to talk about prenuptials because it feels weird. It feels bad, and people think it's a bad faith move before going into a marriage. I
So,
just
Yeah.
wait a minute. Before we leave,
yeah.
like, I'm gonna put this up. They
I really wish they had signed one. So things go
should
south.
things go south.
Yes, this is true.
If boy, if was the word, I mean not the word.
If was a
I
spliff, we'll
no,
all be high.
thank you. I was trying to think of the, you know what I'm saying. So we living in that world. So if you're going into the relationship, like anyway, I'm off. I'm gonna leave it alone
I
because
agree with
I got everybody views. Everybody got their views. Everybody got their, you know what I'm saying.
you. Yeah,
Everybody addressed them. So I'm happy. I'm good with it.
I dig it. And since we're talking about this, it only felt right and fitting for this next segment of what got you effed up to be
Oh
this
God.
What the hell?
because
What?
Spell check.
yeah, because that can often lead to divorces too. them accidental porn areas. So I'm just saying it can be a thing one day.
Wow.
But since we're here and we got guests, I'm not talking about Manny. He ain't a guest no more. He's
No.
Manny damn near a permanent fixture.
Manny is an extension.
Right.
He's our expanded function.
Exactly. But Wig,
funny.
let's start with Wig. Wig, what got you effed
Like
up
just
this week?
hilarious on the Breakfast Club.
You get
He
the
over
big.
there, dude.
What got you effed up this week?
Oh. Shit. Hoping that they don't pass the debt ceiling so I can sit home for a couple of weeks.
Oh man. Oh my God.
I don't care about the pay portion. You can miss me with that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Let me. I was trying to steer clear of that, but let me just throw this out here
They
for
already talking about raising our tax.
for Americans. We've sent like billions, literally billions of dollars to fund a war that we're not in, right?
Yep.
And I'm not saying that's right or that's wrong.
True.
We spend trillions of dollars to prevent proper health care, right? We spend trillions of dollars locking people up. All of a sudden, we don't have enough money to pay our bills. If y'all,
Yeah, because we gave it away.
we got, if this is just another movement of politicians trying to grasp at the fear tactics that they play on Americans to continue the political show. Because that's all it is. It's a freaking show. These assholes ain't working for us no damn more. They're not.
No. Yeah, correct. They puppets.
Yeah.
Right.
So my bad, Wig. I mean to jump on that with
Oh,
you.
you know what's crazy though, honestly? Where I work at now, it's too. The fact that after I retired, I made more money after I retired.
Yep.
Because you pay less taxes.
Yep.
So that's the first thing. The second thing is every day I see people come into the office that I'm talking about that owe millions of dollars.
Oh, I don't even feel bad no more.
But it's so many loopholes that they pass for these people that they don't have to pay. But they somebody that made $40,000 a year that ain't got no write-offs, they end up owing $2,000-$3,000 at the end of the year. And that $2,000-$3,000 is hurting them. So when you say they're not working for us, literally they're not working for us. They're not, because I'm telling you, every I see people come in that owe so much money that they don't have to pay because they got a CPA that can just write off certain things. Literally every
Paying
day.
taxes on things that I own already is a
That
problem here in the
part?
state of Missouri.
Man.
That part?
Things that I own, my car, my home.
Tax.
I shouldn't keep having to pay taxes on this stuff every year. I own this. This is property. This is my land. So it ain't my land because I keep having to pay. Go ahead.
So
It's
much
And
only
when
for
I
the land,
don't pay them taxes,
so
you
much
coming
for
to
the land
take
of
it.
the free, huh? It's not free at all.
I just learned this week. I didn't know that IRS, me and my wife work for them, but I didn't know that they can take your Social Security.
Yeah.
And how they do this, if you have another source of income, i.e., if you're retired from somewhere, that's another source of income.
No way.
Your Social Security. If you have two houses and you living in one, they could take the other house. So it is just it's mind blowing. I almost don't wish I didn't know what I know now. Because it's more frustrating what you know what I know now.
The more you know, the more you know.
Ooh,
yeah. So that's what messed me up this week. I just want to sit home for this couple of weeks and go play golf.
That done got me effed up too. Golly. Anyway.
Turned my stomach when I seen they was talking about raising my taxes because we are in the state of Missouri. Y'all got enough money out of me this year.
I paid
I mean, like you say, because I ain't in a certain bracket, no matter how much I've made, somewhere, federal or state, gonna come at me. And it's usually the state that come at me. You know what I'm saying? Federal usually leave me alone, but state usually want to come get their money. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I say
They
about the
gonna
state of
always take
Missouri.
their
I think
$2
that's
and
what got me effed
65
up this
cents.
week now, Jason. We talking about it.
Boom.
Hey, Wiggs, you right, bro. You right, Wiggs. That's what got me effed up, right? I seen it on the news last night when I'm laying down, finna ready to go to bed. They talking about raising the taxes because of this deficit that we finna be in. Don't do that. Don't do that. I pay too much in taxes. I ain't no rapper. I ain't no superstar. I ain't no ball player. I can ball a little bit. I can rap a little bit, but I ain't either one of them. But
Right.
they want to put me. I make a little bread, but I ain't make enough to. When you make more, you always need more. That's the golden rule. You see what I'm saying? That's how it always works. And then they talk about it inflation. They didn't raise my gas price. I went to the pump trying to put some gas in my truck. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. $113 to fill up the truck, jig.
Cool.
I'm
I'm,
done with them. I'm done.
I'm
I'm with you, Wigs. 113.
to fill up a truck.
Suburban. Yeah, I got a Suburban.
Yeah, you might want to get a damn horse or something, bro.
Calm down, man.
I
Good.
got
At
all these
least you're not
kids
in
I spoke about
California.
earlier. I got all these crumb snacks. I got kids, man, out the woodworks, and
You
then
better
they
get
got
you a
pockets.
carriage to go
I
to
ain't
that
ready.
horse.
I ain't ready for the summer neither. You see what I'm saying? The summer finna kick off. It's too many kids in the community, and we good people around this part, so I ain't ready for none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fuck them
keep your
kids.
kids at home, give them snacks so they don't have to come over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you,
anyway,
but you know
I'm
what?
ranting right now.
Let me tell you something. To be honest with you,
That's right.
I'm gonna tell you what I seen today. One of my coworkers went away to Atlanta to do some training. She told me today, this is what the world coming to. Her husband worked for the state.
Uh,
Husband worked for the state. He worked for the state for 44 years. This is what the world is coming to. Because I told my son this years ago, they rather give you a severance package than pay your retirement for the rest of
Oh
your years.
yeah. Absolutely.
most definitely. Most
They
definitely.
they laid him off after 44 years.
Wow.
That happened to my father-in-law a couple of years back.
Yeah, 44.
Wow.
Over 30 years of work, and yeah, they did a severance with it. That sucks.
They give you that 6 month severance, pay you a little leave out of what time you had, and from now he in his 70s. What he supposed to do now?
Wow.
That's how you get the ones working at McDonald's and Publix and all these places like
Right.
that. That's how you get stuff like that.
Wow.
But these are the same people.
You gotta be in the South. You talking about some public.
Vote for Dirt 2024. Vote for Dirt 2024. We gonna change some
What part of
stuff.
South you in?
Huh? I'm in the 5th region. I'm in the 5th ward. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
cuz
not
he was
talking to you,
talking to Wig.
Southside General. I'm talking to
oh, my bad, my bad. I'm
We
running.
know.
I'm running. I'm already putting my campaign in 2024. You know what I'm saying?
All
My
right,
bad.
Aaron Bird, we hear you.
Put it on somebody else. My bad, y'all. I'm ranting out here now.
What part of the South you in, Wig?
I'm in Florida.
Talking some Publix. I know that's country.
He so said Publix.
Publix.
Hey. But that's what's going on today. I mean, it's just amazing that we, like I said, I wish I didn't know some of the things I know now, because it's very frustrating
Gotcha.
that people come into our office and they say, I need a letter of non-filing. Non-filing meaning filing taxes or something, right? And then I need a letter for Section 8. And people think it's only us coming in there.
Oh no. Well, that's because
Man,
people
we already passed that stigma. Yeah. Family
So-
Bloodline Podcast, YouTube. That's what I was getting to earlier. We got a lot of videos on different subjects that we just spoke about. You know what I'm saying? It just came back to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why the microphone in my face. You know what I'm saying? But
I know
anyway,
it
Yeah,
is. Like,
go ahead, Wanda. It's on you, Wanda. It's on you.
It's on you, Wanda.
oh, man. What's got me effed up this week?
I mean, you started saying it when you came back to the room with the zebra cakes and the real hot riblets.
Yeah, that definitely got me effed up this week. Mother Nature has me effed up this week. Like, she be tripping. Why on God's green earth would you make me start my cycle before a holiday weekend? Are you serious?
Ooh.
Straight be hating on your girl. So that's what got me effed up this week.
Yeah, you see, we don't even know how to comment on that.
Nope.
We don't know nothing about that.
Oh, y'all
So
don't know.
none of us know how to even comment on that. We don't even know.
Next.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Maya. She's definitely a
Go ahead,
blocker.
Maya.
Like everybody
There we
knows
go.
holiday weekend is when the freaky stuff go down. Everybody know that.
Anyway,
My
This is
wife
true.
gone.
Wow.
Jiggle man. Mandy,
Oh,
did you go?
yeah, no, man, he ain't went yet.
Understands my pain.
What got you effed up, Manny?
Bruh, man, freaking delivery, man. My life,
He mad
man.
at Amazon.
Amazon, USPS, UPS, freaking
Damn.
FedEx. These dudes, you know, I've
Mad at
had issues.
everybody.
I've had issues with packages disappearing here, right? And
Okay.
well, I wouldn't say disappearing. I would say
Green camera.
non-delivered whatsoever. Non-delivered.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, this happened a couple of times. So now they take pictures. They
Right.
drop the packets, they take a picture, and they upload it to the system.
Mhm.
But what got me effed up is that these fuckers keep throwing the boxes on the floor. Like, dude, like really? I might be the last house you got. I don't know. And you're tired.
Oh
But
my
god
god.
dang, like have some common courtesy and just put the packet down. I'm about to put a couch in front of the freaking house and be like, hey, just please put it on the couch.
Oh my god.
You know, then things come out broken and they don't want to respond.
Fragile. They
Yep.
like, ah.
Right.
They got
They
me.
be practicing their frisbee toss. They
You know, I'm on stage.
No,
Right.
y'all out in
Man.
California, y'all play that frisbee golf crap. So they be
Oh,
practicing.
they play it here. They play it here. I got a
I,
homeboy
I,
at work. He go to Hazelwood every Thursday, and they
He's
play
a
frisbee
douche.
golf.
frisbee
Only
golf
douches play frisbee
is
golf.
it's
All
not
right.
a bad.
Frisbee golf?
Yeah, it's actually pretty fun.
Did you say frisbee
Frisbee
golf?
Frisbee
frisbee
golf.
golf
golf.
is for douches. Yes,
That's a
I've
I got a
sport.
played.
coworker that go every
it is a
Thursday.
sport.
I've had a
I
good
gotta
time.
tell I gotta tell Zoe about that.
How you
Yeah.
play frisbee golf?
Yeah,
I got
so they got these little. So they got these
I got
little things. They on a pole, and they
yeah,
like look like upside down umbrellas, right?
it's a blast.
So each one is a hole like golf, and you got to get it in the little thing in so many tosses
You right. Just
That's a
like golf. Just like golf.
with a
They got
frisbee.
holes. They got, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
yeah.
You
That's
don't need but you don't get a cool golf cart with it. You got to walk.
so. If I could ask
It's,
where everybody at? I know Glass. You still in California?
yeah, I'm still out here, bro.
Where everybody else at?
Where I live in
We in
St. Louis,
Missouri. We in St.
Missouri.
Louis.
St. Louis. I heard St. Louis.
Yep,
Yeah.
Oh, both of y'all in St. Louis?
yep.
Yes.
Well, I hear his accent. I don't hear yours, man.
For
That's
sure.
because I went to Rockwood School District and I learned how to use it correct.
So what you was out in the county?
Yeah.
We graduated from the same school. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what she's talking about. You know?
Y'all,
Well, I actually went to class. So
oh, what
I
do you
mean,
in the lunch?
I graduated.
Boom.
you did.
Yeah,
That's what matters.
That's what counts.
That's what matters.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Straight like that.
I don't
I
hear.
hate y'all so much. I really do.
Why my
For
nose
sure.
looks
What
so
you got,
damn
Jigga?
funny? Golly, I tell you what, I've been I bought a product. I'm gonna bring you some tomorrow, Manny, for Sugar Bee. For mi poquito bonita sobria. See, I said a whole sentence in Spanish. That's what that was. I just said
said
a
my
whole sentence in
little.
Spanish.
You
Beautiful
said my
niece.
little.
My
Yeah,
little beautiful
I heard
niece.
my little
Yes.
beautiful.
Yes.
I've been working on my Spanish, man. You be proud of me.
Oh, I'm glad.
I
I
know how to
told
say
y'all,
all stuff at work. I know how to tell you to open your mouth.
man,
I know how to
I
say
was
Abre la
good with
boca,
cheese.
Spanish
boca.
up until I had to start
No,
spelling.
abra la
Once that
boca
spelling came into
grande.
play, oh man,
Abre
It
la
was a
boca
wrap.
grande.
it got bad for your boy. Hey, it got bad for me, man. Hey, I was cool with up until the spelling. I was then I babies. You know what I'm saying? Like I was, oh my goodness, it was throwing me off.
Then
It
they
was
hit you
throwing me
with
off.
that.
But we'll
Let
get
me
to
be
that later. We'll get to that.
Yeah, I can't do no freaky
You'll
stuff.
get me together.
No
so
freak.
what got me effed up this week? I mean, there's a bunch of things that got me effed up this week, but I'm gonna keep it simple. What got me effed up this week is that I'm still in California and I'm ready to go.
Calm
Mm.
down, man. I'm not ready for that.
Wait,
I
I
am
know,
not.
right?
are you trying?
Uh,
Maya, I'm not ready.
I'm
I'm gonna
hitting.
cry.
I'm going to Knox, but uh,
HRC?
no, schoolhouse, Artec.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna cry.
No, you ain't got to cry. We
You
gonna rock
not gonna
out. The
cry.
last couple of days we gonna rock out. I'll probably spend more time out there hanging out with you than what I have since I've been here. Um, but I just California has me effed up, and that's
Mm.
God's truth
I
because
mean, that's
Is it
me
because
too.
y'all have those
I
dust
get it.
storms?
it's
Those are
everything.
pretty bad.
It's
And
everything.
then
Like
y'all have mudslides
we got mudslides, wildfires, and we
and
got stupid
wildfires. That
politicians.
God
Power
just saying that that place
outages.
is
Right,
not meant for
allergies.
human. No.
It's gonna fall off into the ocean. Right. I got a freaking window unit for AC because I still haven't gotten my AC fixed in my house because of whatever bureaucratic issue is going on with finances is happening, and we're reaping the benefits of this whole thing, and it can't be just placed on one person because of course the buck is always moving and the puck is getting passed around.
Mm.
But I'm just tired. I'm tired of California. I'm tired
Mm.
of California. I've met some
You
of the
got to pay for
greatest people.
plastic bags.
Right.
Just
I've
a
met
horrible place.
some of the greatest people in my life I've met out here. That's the God's honest truth. But California as a whole can kiss my ass.
Mm-hmm.
It can. I don't want this no more. It was I wish I would have just been a quick visitor, like stayed a weekend and then I went back somewhere else because groceries are ridiculously expensive. The
Mm-hmm.
the energy company has monopoly over the whole situation out here. PG&E, they killing folks, right? They have rolling power outages at like to squeeze politicians,
It's
essentially to
just
do
a
the thing
horrible place.
I'm just the I got
It sounds
coyotes
it
that
sounds
run
horrible. It
around.
sounds like where Willy Wonka found the Oompa Loompas. That's what it sounds
It
like.
ain't that bad, but there's coyotes running around here. There's people hitting wild pig, turning their cars up, and just get out of here, California. That's what I wish I
Yes, get
could.
out of here, Willy Wonka landers.
I'm
Tree
ready.
huggers.
I'm ready to go. So
Free
that's
free the Oompa Loompas.
How long you been in California?
since 2014.
Too long.
Since 2014, I've been in this country, this state.
Ha ha. He's finna call it a country.
I was,
What?
I
Shit.
was.
Had
I've
I
been.
not left for 2 years, I would have been here. Well, I came here in 2013.
Man,
Going 10 years September.
Oh, you
wow.
together, James? Glass?
Yeah, we
Oh, he
here.
worked. Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, fuck
Mm.
California. That's all.
Mm.
I got out of
You
there.
should move too, Manny.
Hey, that's the plan. As soon as this freaking dumb governments do something about the interest rates and shit, then I'm getting out of here.
You better hurry up before y'all run out of water.
I know, right?
Mm. That's okay. They got plenty of it too.
Yeah, well, I think we got plenty of it this year.
I'm sick of this place. So we're not going. We can skip over final thoughts. I think we already just had them as we were going.
Yeah, yeah.
But thank y'all. Thank you everybody for hopping up on the panel with us tonight. We truly appreciate you. Rounds of applause to you.
Most
Thank you
definitely. Appreciate y'all.
of the discussion. And I guess that's going to wrap it up for us. So in the wise words of Russell Simmons, thank you for coming out. God bless and
Good night.
Hey.
Hey, glad
Good
shoot
night, good folks.
me a text next time you get on.
gotcha. Here we go with the outro.